today is the last day of the 600 push-ups that we got. So it's the sixth day of 600 push-ups, and then on Wednesday we're gonna start with 700 push-ups. Let me get on here real quick. So before we start the push-ups, we're gonna play a little pool game before we start the 600 push-ups. Wait for some people to join, but yes, today is the sixth day and the last day of 600 push-ups, and then we start with 700 push-ups. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna play a little pool game. We're just gonna be playing pool by myself, basically just practicing. And I do got my water here and the fan because it is very hot in here. But let me know if the fan bothers you guys. Let me make. Alright, I just made a post. What's up? What's up, Christian? What's up, Christian? How you doing? All right. So what we're gonna be doing is, we're like I said, we're gonna be playing a little pool game before we start the 600 push-ups. Today is the last day of doing 600 push-ups, and then well, not next week, but on Wednesday we're gonna start with 700 push-ups. And okay, again, the goal is to get to 1,000 push-ups a day. So once we get to 1,000, we will be doing 1,000 push-ups for 10 days. And then I want to also implement some pull-ups after we are done with all the push-ups. So right now we're gonna play a little pool game, waiting for some people to join. So we're just gonna do one because it's kind of late, and I wanna wake up early tomorrow to do a workout. So I did say I was gonna go live in the hotel that I went this weekend, but it was kind of hard to just go live in the hotel, especially since I was just hanging out with my family. And so yeah, it was kind of hard to just go live and film. I did film some videos with the Meta glasses, and it was really nice. We were able to go into the lounges and everything. So yeah, it was really nice. So the reason I like to start from here is because you do get the best chance of just making a good amount of ball is starting out, but you do have also the best chance of the ball just going in. But here we go. We're gonna go for solids. Make sure. Yeah, think I might have to move the table a little bit. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna knock that one in. Oh, there we go. So yeah, the hotel was really fun, and it was a really nice hotel, but it was just kind of hard to film since I was just hanging out with my family. Oh, type 2 and type 3 for the EPA. So tomorrow, I think I'm gonna post it like on Wednesday, but tomorrow I'm planning a video of doing a, yeah, type two. It's a type two review for practice test number 3. I think that's ball in hand because I hit the stripes first. So we're gonna go for that yellow one. No, almost made it. This garage door right here. I have to move the table a little bit, but if I move it now, the balls are gonna move. So I might just hit it from here. And I think I made a solid. Alright, so still trying to make this blue ball. Alright, so now the only one that we got is this orange one right here, which I might just hit right here. Yep. Nice. Ah, ball in hand. This is gonna be a hard shot, especially because the garage door. So we're gonna go right here. It's still gonna be a very hard shot. Come on. Yeah, I knew it. So if I move the table now, which is gonna help me with the garage, but it's gonna move the ball, so I'm not trying to do that right now. So let's try to do my best, I guess. All right, there. Made the strike ball. That's ball in hand. Going back to the garage door again. But now we got it from this side. So we're going in that hole right there. And of course, it's what happens when you hit it too hard. But we're going for that same hole over there. We're going right here. Come on. And of course, you gotta block it. Alright, we're going over here. Oh my god. I don't know where this is going. Yeah, that is balling hand. Is where I hate this garage right now. Hey, I might grab a smaller stick for this one. Alright, we're going right here. Middle. Middle pocket. I'm good. How are you? I'm gonna be doing the push-ups now. I'm gonna be starting the push-ups now. Just trying to finish this game. Alright, middle pocket. And I lost the game. Alright, we're gonna do the push-ups now. Let me put let me take the tripod down. Sorry for all the movement. Alright. Alright, so today we got it's the last day of the 600 push-ups. So the last day of 600 push-ups. Then on Wednesday, we're starting with the 700 push-ups. Again, the goal is to get to 1,000 push-ups. Let me put the fan over here. Let me know if the fan bothers you guys. I do have the wind month on, but I don't know if it bothers you guys. All right. So today we got the 600 push-ups. The last day for the 600 push-ups. On Wednesday, we do start the 700 push-ups on Wednesday. Tomorrow, we don't. Of course, since we don't have the push-up, but what we're doing is we're gonna be going on the run. I know I said that I was gonna go live on the hotel this weekend, but it was kind of hard to go live, especially since I was just hanging out with my family the whole time. So it was kind of hard to go live. I did film with the medic glasses, but yeah, we got access to. We didn't get access. I just talked, and they were able to let us get in into the lounges and all that, into like the pool lounge where it's like reserved. So I got to go in that, and I actually got to film with the meta glasses, which it was pretty cool, and the whole stay was really cool too. But yeah, we're gonna start the push-ups. The way we're gonna do this, since it is 600 push-ups, we are gonna do a 30 sets of 20 push-ups to get to the 600 push-ups. And like I always said, I mean, like I always say, it is a big number, But if you just focus on the big number, it will be very difficult to finish it. Just focus on 20 reps at a time, and it's not gonna feel that hard. If you focus on the big number, it's gonna, like, your mind is gonna be thinking of that big number, and it's gonna be saying that it's gonna be making you think that it's really hard. But once you just focus on that small number of 20 at a time, it becomes way easier. I need to you describe. What? I don't understand. So we're gonna start the push-ups now. All right. So the first 20 push-ups. All right. First 20 push-ups right there. And the reason we started doing push-ups every other day is because since it's so many push-ups, my joints and my wrists, they start hurting, of course, because it's so much push-ups. So we started taking a day in between, like every other day we do the push-ups. We just take a day rest in between, and that rest day we go on a run instead of doing the push-ups, so I can get a, like, a rest day of just not doing the push-ups, because 600 is kind of a lot. You're new to my channel. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. All right, so we're gonna be doing the next 20 in a second. My wrist is kind of hurting over here, but that's not from the push-up. It's probably just from the workouts that I do. But tomorrow we do get a basically a rest day, which is really not a rest. I just work out in the morning and then I run at night. It's just a day where I don't do the push-ups. We do it the next day. But on Wednesday we are starting with 700 push-ups. So it's gonna be a bit harder, but not that much. So let's get this next 20. It's gonna be for 40. All right, 40 push-ups. We are gonna be taking it slower than usual, just so I don't get tired, and yeah, just so I don't get tired and not just have to take a longer time. We are gonna be taking it slower, and once we get, so not yet, but once we get to 300 push-ups, we're gonna start taking a 2-minute breaks. So it's gonna be 2-minute breaks. Then once we get to 400, it's gonna be 3-minute breaks. 500 is gonna be 4-minute break, and then 600 it's gonna be a 5 minute. Well, once we get to 500, it's gonna be a 5 minute break, and then we will reach 600. And then next, well, on Wednesday we start with a 600. I mean 700, not 600. I'm a big fan. I appreciate that. Thank you. So next 20 is gonna be for 60 push-ups. All right, so that is 60 push-ups right there. Yo, thanks for being a fan. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Where are you from? Guys, also if you want to support the channel, I do have a memberships, which I think the highest is like $8 a month, that you get access to a members only live, members only videos, you get shout outs, you get multiple perks, you get different stickers, of course, you get different batches, you get a bunch of stuff, and I think the lowest is like $3, then it's $5 for the medium, and then for the highest is like $7. It's like $8. But yeah, so if you wanna join the channel to become a member, just go to my YouTube channel, and it should have join right next to like my YouTube channel name, and there you can see all the prices and perks and everything. And if you need a link to actually join the channel, if you can't find it, just comment in any of my videos like you wanna join the channel or or whatever, and I'll actually send you the link after this live. All right, so let's do. It's gonna be for a 80 push-ups. All right, so 80 push-ups. Let me say it in the comment in the live. So that was 80, 80 push-ups. Bro, come on. All right, let's get this next 20 for the first 100 push-ups. All right, that's the first 100 push-ups right there. All right, so we're done with the first 100 push-ups out of 600 push-ups. So only 500 left. I'm probably the only guy that says 500, but it's really like it does get tiring because it's so many push-ups, and you do need to take breaks. But it's really not that hard once you just focus on the smaller number instead of the bigger number that is 600. And like I said, on Wednesday we start doing 700 push-ups, so it's not that many right now. And the goal is to get to 1,000 push-ups. All right, let's start the next 20. All right, so did the first 20 and felt like I could do more, so I just did 60. So we're up, we're 160 right now. So only 40 for 200 push-ups. What's up? How you doing? What's up, man? So like I said, if you guys wanna join my channel, I do have memberships, which the highest is like $8, and you get access to live, members only videos, shout outs, and you get different badges, you get a whole bunch of perks, and the highest is like $8, $8 a month. I believe it, well, it's 7.99, but yeah, the $8 a month. And if you wanna become a member, it's like next to my channel page, the next to my name, it has joined, and you can see all the different prices and different perks. And if you actually need help finding that, you can you can comment in any of my shorts or videos that you need help, or just comment a membership, and I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link for the membership, so you can look at the different pricing and perks. So we're gonna take a little bit longer break because we did 60. So we're at 160. We only need 42 for 200, and then we only got 400 left. Can I do the moonwalk? No, no, I cannot. So like I said, on Wednesday we're gonna start with the 700. So tomorrow we're not doing the push-ups, but we are going on a run. All right, so we're gonna start the next 20 here in a few seconds, and it's gonna be for 140. So my wrist, this wrist is already hurt. Usually it's this one, but now it's this one that's hurting. And it's probably the face pulls that I do, that I have to go like this at the end. So that's probably hurting, or maybe the forearms that I do, the forearm workouts. I'm from Cuba. Big muscles. Appreciate that. I'm trying. All right, so let's do the next 20. This is gonna be for this is gonna be for a 160. I- We got 160 done. What's up, David? I was waiting for you to join. Um, so we did 160, right? No, that we did 180. Yeah, because we did 60 in a row. Okay, 180. What did I give my dad yesterday? So it's like a whiskey. It's like the whiskey thing. The like you put like the little wood on top of it. It's like a little barrel, and you put the little wood on top of it. You burn it, and it's like smoke that just goes in like inside the whiskey. So I just bought him that. How many push-ups? I have done 180. Can I crack my neck? No, I cannot. Yeah, it's like the whiskey smoke thingy that you just put smoke in the whiskey glass. You just burn it, burn the wood up top, and the smoke just goes into the glass. I'm doing today is the last day of 600 push-ups, David. Then on Wednesday we start with 700 push-ups. That's a nice gift. Yeah, I think it is. All right, so let's do this next 20. This is gonna be for 200. So 200, 200 push-ups. You said no. No, why? That is the last day for 600. Well, on Wednesday we're starting the 700, but tomorrow we're just going on a run later on. So like at 7:30 we just go on a run. Usually when the sun goes down it's 7:30, but whenever the sun goes down. Yo, David, I forgot to do the live in the hotel. I was just hanging out with my family and I just forgot to do the live. I did record some videos with the meta glasses, but that's about it. So we got 200. So like I said, when we get to 300, we're gonna start taking 2 minute breaks, and then 400 is gonna be a it's gonna be 3 minute breaks, and then 500 is gonna be 4 minute breaks, and then we just get to 600. All right, so we for 39 minutes. All right, so when we get to 40 minutes that we've been live, that we got five, four, three, two. Do I do abs? I don't work out abs that much. I just do like heavy lift that makes you contract your not yeah. So it keeps your abs engaged throughout the whole workout. So I don't really work out abs like that. But yeah, sometimes I do work out abs. But I just do them by themselves. Just have a ab workout one day or whatever. But I don't work out abs like that. I just do like heavy lift and then contract my abs throughout the whole workout. And yeah, I have gotten abs like multiple times just by doing that. Like you don't really need. Everyone has abs. You just need to lose the fat that's over your abs. So basically, burning fat will show your abs. If you want your abs to look more blocky, then yes, you do have to work out your abs. But just for your abs to be able to show, you don't have to work out your abs. Every exercise that you basically do standing up, your abs are contracted throughout the whole workout. All right, so that was 200. All right, so this is gonna be 220.